It be time for another Fluxx playthrough, and if you couldn't tell, it is our time for Pirate Fluxx. We're going to hit the 7 seas as pirates, although we're only going to be a solo pirate. So yes, solo pirating Fluxx now. Here we are, ready for that solo play of Pirate Fluxx from Looney Labs. I have my rules deck over here. I have my regular deck right up there. I have my 3 cards. The basic rules is out to draw 1, play 1, and we are going to go ahead and get started with the rules deck. So we are going to start with having a double agenda, which means I can have 2 goals out here as opposed to the normal 1. Draw a card. Let's do that again. I don't have anything there. Trash a new rule. I'm fine with that for now. We have a goal, and we have a keeper. Let's go ahead and just get our keepers built up right away. So we're just going to put the emeralds right there. Alrighty. New rule, play 4. So I am going to basically be playing my entire hand, then going forward probably just 1 card, depending on how that goes. So we draw 1. So we now have Scurvy. So I am going to immediately redraw for this. You can't win if you have this. If you have oranges or limes on the table, discard this immediately. During your turn, you can give this to another player if you had this during your previous turn. So let's redraw the 1. So we now have 2 goals, like so. Let's do search through the action pile, take any action or new rule card you wish, and immediately play it. Anyone may look through it. Alright. Trash new rule, select one of the new rule cards in play and place it in the discard pile. So I guess we will trash double agenda, which means one of these goes away. Let's go ahead and get rid of land ho. And then let's do that again, so we will actually trash the play 4 rule. There we go. So the new rule, we are now drawing 2. 1 and 2. So I have the key, the ruby, so I'm almost to there, but I have to get rid of Scurvy. I can give this to another player if you had this during your previous turn. I'm still not 100% sure how those work in a solo game, if I can just, give it to another player, which would be discarding it. I'm going to assume that I can, because it says anything in relation to another player, you just discard, I believe. So we will just get rid of our Scurvy. No hand bonus. If you have no cards in your hand to start your turn, draw a new hand of 3 cards before observing the current draw rule. I do not, so we will instead just draw our 2. Then we will play our action, draw 2, and use them. So now we have the keg and the strong box. So we now have this goal, so we would just put that there. We discard those, and that was my play 1. Up now. So this new rule replaces that new rule. Swap plays for draws. At any point during your turn, you may decide to play no more cards and instead draw as many cards as you have remaining to play. If play all, draw as many cards as you hold. So we have our 2 cards, so we will just do the draw 2, play 1. Jackpot. Sure, let's jackpot it, which lets me draw 3 extra cards. 1, 2, and 3. So it's a mutiny. If the captain's has on the table, move it to you. If no one has it, I can play it, look for myself. I have the cutlass. If you have this on the table, no one can plunder from you unless they have the flintlock pistol or the captain's hat. That special power won't matter because I do not have plunder in this one. Draw 3 and play 2 of them. Well, only 2 of them. Well, I did my jackpot. That was my play 1. Hoping to maybe play more. Play 2. Good enough. So we draw 2. A galleon and oranges. Oh, there's my oranges. I could have got rid of that thing. So now I get to play 2. So the first play is going to be draw 3, play 2 of them. So let's go ahead and see. I don't have a ship in play. I have a ship in my hand, but I don't have the cannon. So I think I'm just going to focus more on getting out the schooner and the dinghy. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. Anyways, so that was play 1, play 2. Let's go ahead. I got a lot of stuff in here. Let's go ahead and put out. Let's do our mutiny. So I'm going to look basically for the captain's hat and then reshuffle. So captain's hat is somewhere in here. Captain's hat. There's the captain's hat right there. If If you have this on the table, all other players must call you the captain. This card cannot be plundered. So let me just get this shuffled up really quick. And there is that. So that was my 2 plays. Rules time. New rule. You know, I kind of had a feeling that was going to be coming up just because of all the keepers I have and keepers in my hand. So keeper limit of 4, so I need to discard one of these. So I have plenty of gems in my hand, so I think I'm going to be fine getting rid of the emerald. Nope. I'm going to get rid of the dinghy. The dinghy isn't even a boat. So there's that. So let's draw 2 and play 2. So a pirate ship and the royal colors. So player has at least 1 ship and the Jolly Roger. So I have the Jolly Roger. I gotta do the keeper limit at the end of my turn. So we're going to play the Jolly Roger and the pirate ship. So I have a schooner and I have the Jolly Roger. Accomplishes that goal. And I am at my keeper limit. And that was my 2 plays. Alright, this is going to replace the keeper limit. We have our hand limit of 2. I'm going to keep the oranges, and let's go ahead and keep the galleon so I can have a boat. Those all get discarded. Drawing 2, playing 2. So let's get gold and silver out and gunpowder out. Keeper limit 2. So my hand limit now, I have to get rid of 2 more of these. We'll get rid of emeralds and captain's hat, because maybe the gunpowder and keg is for a keeper that, or a goal that might come up. Draw 2, play 2. We got the cannon, but my keeper limit's 2. Shallow seas. Oh, there's the dinghy and the sloop. I already got rid of those. I think at this point I'm going to swap my plays for draws and just draw 2 more cards. Gems and munitions. So I can probably maybe try and do the munitions next time. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to do the cannon. Replace gold and silver with munitions. I have the cannon and I have the gunpowder. So I have that. I'm at my keeper limit. There we go. And these limits are really getting me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to keep 3. We'll keep my galleon again. We can get rid of that. 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 So 3. So let's go ahead and keep those. Because all those goals, I've basically already used this stuff. There may be a chance of getting them again. I don't know for sure, so we'll just eliminate that. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look, there's that powder keg I was thinking might come up. So hand limit 3. So I know I can only play 2, so I'm going to have to discard 3 cards again. So I'm thinking let's get some of these keepers out. Let's go ahead and get the galleon, and let's go ahead and get the oranges. So we'll keep those 2. Powder keg, nope. I can possibly get that. I have the tropical island. The map hasn't come up yet. Yeah, we'll still get rid of those 2. Alright. Play 3. That will help some. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So captain's hat I don't have. I don't have those things. I don't have those things. I don't have those things anymore. I didn't pick up my rum. So let's go ahead and play 3. Just get out more of the keepers. Just have to discard 2. Captain's hat I know I don't have, and I don't have those. So that is my hand limit of 3. Hand limit of 4. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I have the creeper, so we draw to replace that. So I have a rules reset. So I think I'm going to play 2 first, and then do the rules reset, Shipwreck, all ship card keepers in play are discarded. Pieces of 8, sloop. So none of those, plus the shackles. So you can't win if you have this unless the goal says otherwise. During your turn, you can discard this if you also discard a booty keeper from the table, or you may give this card away if you have the captain's hat on. So that looks like that's the booty symbol. So let's go ahead and play that. And we'll discard, so that's play 1 for 2. Let's go ahead and get out that. And then for 3, rules reset. So that gets rid of the drawing and all of that, and the hand limit, keeper limit, all that fun stuff. Now we have a play all. Well, that's not helpful. That's going to possibly get rid of my galleon. So we just draw 1. So there is nothing that I can get for the goals. So we'll start with playing the shipwreck, which gets rid of my galleon. Then we'll play the sloop. And then which one do we want to end up with? So, oh, I have the oranges and limes. So we'll play that. We'll get rid of our oranges and limes for fresh fruit. So there's that. And then we're going to doop, 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 and then end with the pirate pets, because I haven't had the monkey or parrot yet. Alrighty, so new rule is draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it looks like I have about 2 rounds left, possibly. So we got our parrot. We got gold doubloons. We got a treasure map. If you have this card on the table, you may hide your booty keepers under this card, and it's just like they don't exist. You can reveal them at any time, but you can only hide them during your turn. This card cannot be plundered, but if it is lost or stolen, the booty goes with it. And then I'm going to be replacing this with the Armada, which is any 3 ships. I have the sloop, that is it. Keeper limit 3, of course you are. I should have hidden my booty. Let's go ahead and keep the parrot, keep the tropical island, and keep the sloop. There's that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, let's see, any 2 booty and the galleon. Nope, I have the sloop. I have the monkey. I have the pearls. Nothing that's going to help me get rid of that. Rough Seas. All players who do not have a ship keeper on the table in front of them must discard down to 2 cards in hand and 2 keepers in play. Well, I have one, so that doesn't affect me. This replaces that. We get these out here, and then I think I am going to get rid of my animals. I like having a booty on the table. Long live the captain. Draw and play 1 extra card per turn if the captain's hat is on the table anywhere. It is not. It's in the discard. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this will be my last turn if that is still out there on my turn. Sword and pistol, nope. Flags, nope. Marooned. The player has a tropical island in the dinghy, nope. So play the rum. And let's just go ahead and end with that card. Keeper limit of 3. We'll get rid of our pearls now. Draw the card. So this replaces that rule. Talk like a pirate. To play this card, place in front. If you speak with an outrageous pirate accent during your turn, draw 1 extra card. Draw 2 extra cards if you continue to use your accent since your previous turn. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to draw the card. I cannot draw everything, so that ends the game. So let's go ahead and kick all this stuff off to the side and see what my score was. My score is 4. What is the normal one? So we're at Pirate. So Pirate has an average score of 5, a high score of 15. So I am just below average. We will do our normal 2-question form. We did Pirate Fluxx. Where are you at, Pirate? Pirate Fluxx. We had 4 and submit. So there you go. That was a somewhat quicker one. That was Pirate Fluxx. I would ask if you want to join me for more Fluxx plays. I have done quite a lot of them. They'll be in a playlist down below and right up above at this present moment. If you want to be alerted when I do more of these, you can subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. If you want to comment down here and let me know your favorite pirate movie, that would be pretty cool. It'd also be pretty cool if you went ahead and shared this video. In addition to all that, you can now unlock exclusive perks with our channel by joining our channel. That will include getting videos early, some behind-the-scenes stuff, and polls, to where this actually was the poll of this past month on our Patreon, where it was, what Fluxx were we going to play this time? Speaking of the Patreon, that is another way you can support the channel by visiting our Patreon or Ko-fi. Those links are also all down below. So basically, if you go down below, you can do a whole bunch of stuff to help support this channel, all of which we are greatly appreciative of all that you are able to do. So, until next time, arg matey!